Hi, my name is Holly and I created the brand Susrooms where I make primarily mushroom art. And today I'm going to be sharing a little bit of the differences that I had as an artist whenever I was about 15 and I'm now 25. I was thinking today, hey, I was an artist whenever I was 15. What are those differences? So yeah, I'm also going to be sharing to my other side my progress for the latest painting that I'm working on. I figured it would be a fun way to watch the time lapse of me painting while also hearing a little story. So today, let's get into it. So whenever I was a youngin', back in high school, I like to draw a lot of eyes. I think that was a trend going on, but I would create these massive sketches or whatever of eyes. I would buy a lot of poster boards, like the papery kind that is like flimsy, and I'll just sketch them. I made this one of this ginormous eyeball and I painted like a rainbow around it and I stuck it on my wall. I forget the words it said. I'm sure it's on my Instagram somewhere. Maybe I could pull that up. Yeah, so I was super into eyeballs, which is kind of an odd thing now for me to look at. Today, as a 25-year-old, I like drawing mushrooms and landscapes. I've really gotten into landscapes. So this is some of the work that I've been working on today versus what I was doing when I was 15. Another thing that is really different, I used to use a lot of charcoal and pen and pencils. I use mostly graphite pencils because I would doodle a lot in school. I was an avid doodler whenever it came to like a lecture or anything. So maybe I could look through and find some old things that I've sketched. There was one time I did this massive, again, I think it was a poster board, and I sketched this like beautiful like tree house and like me walking in like this forest. So I did it all in charcoal. Wild enough, years and years later, my parents actually built like a tree house, which they have today as an Airbnb. I think that was just like a sign or something for me to create that. And then years later, my parents kind of recreate the exact thing that I had created. But yeah, I did a lot of charcoal stuff. I took a couple art classes, but I would really do my best work whenever I was just like messing around.
Nice.
Today I use mostly acrylic paints and my iPad. I like to draw digitally and that is something that I love. Sidetrack about my iPad. I think I got the full set. What year was it? I think it was 2019. I bought my iPad, my mouse, my keyboard. I got a little like bag for it too. And of course, I got altogether in 2019, that cost me $500. Now, I was talking to my sister about it. I'm like, yeah, it only cost me $500. I was like, wait a minute, I think it's gonna cost a lot more nowadays for some iPad plus everything else, the accessories. I'm like a full-time student and I use my iPad for everything. Now, I do wish in hindsight I would have upgraded my iPad because I only got the $300 one back in the day and I could have gotten like the $500 one, which would have advanced my storage. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about, I'm gonna do school one day on this iPad. I was thinking, I just wanna draw things. It's been a really great investment. I bought Procreate once for $10, use it every single week to create my new stickers or draw things. It's super, super, super handy. I love it. The last thing I want to mention, my other activities. So whenever I was a 15-year-old, I was really into knitting. I would bring my knitting stuff to school and I would knit. Another hobby of mine was I really loved farm animals. I actually talked to my parents into getting chickens and goats. I built their fence and I built their chicken coop. The whole reason I had farm animals was because it was my interest and my hobby. But I was super avid about having farm animals and I love to be outside and I love to take care of them every single day. Looking back, I really had all these hobbies, doodling, knitting, whatever. I think because I didn't realize that I had ADHD, I would kind of just jump from one task to the other, and it was really hard for me to focus on what the teacher was saying without me doing something else. In hindsight, I had ADHD back then. I just didn't realize that that was a symptom of it. My hobbies nowadays are obviously like painting, but I also really like playing Minecraft and Animal Crossing. And I love going to the gym. If you couldn't tell, I'm really shredded. The gym is something that I love doing too. And that's just a hobby of mine nowadays. Thanks for watching. And I will have the finished product here soon. It'll be up on my Etsy. I will also have art prints eventually, so look out for those. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm Holly. I created the brand Susrooms, where I make mushroom art. If you have an idea for the next video that I can make, let me know in the comments and I will make that for you. All right, bye.